Welcome to Citadel, the best place to live.
Got the club going hard on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the curtain shake Tuesday. Club going hard on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the curtain shake Tuesday. Club going hard on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the curtain shake Tuesday. Club going hard on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the curtain shake Tuesday. Club going hard.
This country is in the European continent next to Finland because we think the weather condition and the location are the best for our people. This country is named Cittadella, that means the perfect city. The weather is special because the seasons are very marked. For example, in springs the weather is beautiful and all start to flourish, and in the winter the weather low to -4 Celsius grades and the snow covers all.
The flag that we chose have a phoenix and three principal colors, white, blue and green. And the phoenix have a lot of different types of bread. We choose the blue because that means innovation and technology. Green means harmony and serenity, and white means the type of the country. The reason of why we choose the phoenix as a symbol is because phoenix represents resurgency.
Got your girl in the curtain shake Tuesday. Club going hard on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the curtain shake Tuesday. Club going hard on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the curtain shake Tuesday. Club going hard on a Tuesday. Got your girl in the curtain shake Tuesday. Club going hard on a Tuesday. Got your girl.
Citadel is a democratic country in where corruption is prohibited and is not going to be tolerated. All the citizens have the exact same rights. Everyone have to respect laws and rights. And also the government will help us in most of our needs, as security, education and health. And now I'm going to tell you some laws in this country. You can drink alcohol when you are 22 years old. Nobody can consume drugs. You must respect others. You can't have guns. You can't steal anything. You must complete university. You must be 25 for having a baby.
Been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists.
The education in Citadel is free for everyone. The 30% for the tax of the nationals is for the education. Why? Because for the country, the education is one of the most important things. The country believes that education is important because if it is population and smart and have a culture, they could have more opportunity in her jobs. And the country could stand of all the fourth world because the economy will be high. So the education system promotes to all the students free books from the subjects and the best students. The country gives the scholarship for Cambridge, Harvard and Oxford. The technology have an important place in the education system in Citadel because all the schools have the rules they must have the last technology and the best material for the students. Because the country and the people think that if we have the best technology, we have the best education.
The legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman unrolls the suit before he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you want?
Hi, welcome to Citadel, the best place to live. In here, we love animals. Also, in the ecosystem we have a rule called the 3 R's. If it's reduce, recycle, and reuse. Every citizen has to fulfill with it. Here in Cirabella, cockfights and dogfights are completely prohibited. Also fishing and hunting. But wait a minute, if you're a fishing and hunting lover, you can have a license. This license requires you to have 10 or more years of experience doing these kind of activities. In Cirabella, we won't use electrical energy. Instead, we're going to use solar energy. Also, in Cirabella we breathe oxygen without chemicals, so people will completely live without any kind of problems with pollution. Also, tourism is very good in here because in summers we have the seas, so we have a lot of tourism because people go to swim to the seas. And also in winter, people came to our snow because we have a lot of mountains. You can snowboard or ski, so we have a lot of tourism in here in Cirabella.
Well, in all the countries that are first power, health is a very important matter. In a lot of them, the system is free. So in our country, the system or the medical service is free. But that isn't perfect because you can't avoid the tragedies. So you need an insurance. And the insurance will be given by the government only if you work harder for the beneficiary of the country or the citizens. We think this will be so expensive for the government, but if you don't have the insurance, you will need to pay a part of the cost. We have a lot of ways to have an insurance. One of them is if you work for the beneficiary of the country or the citizen I mentioned it. And another way is if you have cancer, AIDS, etc. Having diseases with no cure. If you have more than 20 days in the hospital, the government will help you. If you have more than 65 years old, you have the right to the insurance. And another is if you save a life in a risk situation, you will have the insurance too. Another point is to ensure that the doctors are qualified to work. We will be testing every 4 months, and the government will give the salary to the doctors, and doctors can give private consult if they want it. But in the hospital all will be free. Only if the family don't have the insurance, they will need to pay. Or if they use a special medical machine that have a lot of cost to maintain.